Welcome to the live chicken cam from Central Oregon, featuring 10 Rhode Island chickens, hosted by RangerRob. Yes, here you can see chickens laying eggs, playing, eating, and pooping. So put on your rubber boots and join us at the chicken coop. Hi guys, how are you? I'm trying to coordinate all these little dumb things. So welcome to the chicken cam. I'm Rob Scribner, or Ranger Rob as most folks know me. And today's my morning chicken cam and chat. So I got my coffee. And chickens have been very productive this week. Definitely kicking out a lot of eggs. The one thing I was going to talk about is our freeze dryer. And I brought some of my little goodies here. The freeze dryer, see if I can show you this. This is a strawberry, and it feels like styrofoam. and this is a banana, and it feels like styrofoam. And but they're delicious. And what I'm finding is they're really good in cereal. And and if you just hold them in your mouth, it turns into a real banana or a real strawberry. Just add water. And but they're great. Just throw them in your cereal and stuff like that. But the big thing has been us getting the freeze dryer for eggs. So we just finished this morning 56 eggs. And what we do is we scramble up raw eggs, about 12 to 15 eggs. And we pour them in each sheet, and then we freeze dry them. It takes about 25 hours or so. And then when they're done, it looks like, I don't know, peanut brittle. Anyway, so you scrape that out. It's all hard. Put it into a blender and turn it to powder. And then we jar it and vacuum seal it. And what's really cool about that is when you go to use it, you basically take 2 tablespoons of the powder, put it in a bowl, 2 tablespoons of water, 50-50 mix, blend them, and it looks like the texture, everything's the same as scrambled eggs before you cook them. And it's great for camping, great for storage. There's a 25-year life doing it that way. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Let me add the chicken cam. We'll just do it like this for now. So we are in Starlink, so I'll warn you that I'll freeze. Starlink gives us the best quality pictures, but it does cause a freeze. So if I freeze, just wait about 10 seconds and I'll come back on. It's kind of frustrating, but it gives you better quality. What are some of the improvements we're working on? Well, haven't got the improvements so far. I got new antennas coming for the camera system, and I'll probably be adding more. Look at chicken party going on. I'll be adding more cameras as we go. There's a chicken. I don't know if you can see her pacing back and forth right here in front of the camera. So let's go see what she's doing. And let me put some sound on too. There we go. So the whole morning they've been laying eggs and squawking. Every time they lay egg, each one of them will squawk. We call it the chicken song. And right now they're just eating. Take a look at the big pen here. Of course, that's all they do is eat, drink, poop, and lay eggs. That's it. That's all chickens do. And yeah, let me see. We can see if there's anything going on inside the hut. So we do have some chickens in there laying down. So in number 1, number 2, looks like my camera got knocked to the side a little bit. Let's see. So you can see off to the left, you might be able to see my cursor. That's where we have camera in box number 1. And that's the most popular box. And then second most popular is the middle one, and there's chickens in both of them. And then the third box, they use that one too, but their favorite is number 1. So let's take a peek in there and see what she's. Well, that's weird. There she is. So it was the chicken we saw, and she's working on an egg right now. Looks like she's sitting on a couple already. Now remember, every box, well, of course, this is the only box you can see the inside. Here, let me make the screen a little bit bigger. There we go. Has a ceramic egg in it. And so one of the eggs don't count, but it seems to help. Yeah, so you can see a couple of her eggs. Now, when she goes to lay an egg, she'll actually stand. And let's see, she's not quite ready, but when she's ready, maybe we can catch her actually laying an egg. Yeah. So what's been going on in the homestead this week? Ugh. Well, Sherry had to go visit her mom, which we try to see her as often as possible. So she is heading over to the assisted living, go and take some supplies over to her. We take ice cream and little goodies that she wants, and then things for her cats, cat litters and cat food. And then the good news is now with the vaccines and all that, and she's been vaccinated, her mother, and Sherry's been vaccinated too. And by Tuesday, there's a possibility that we can actually go in and visit one-on-one. Right now, she can come out, and she takes her out to the car. They can meet in the lobby and stuff, but it's getting close now where eventually actually Sherry's never been in her room. I got to go in there once. I was totally dressed up with masks and robes and everything because I had to set up some electronics for her when she first moved in. But I am the only one that's actually seen her room, which is really sad. So let's see. Let me make sure we get some sound going here. Sound is on there. And put the sound on here. There we go. Like a little too quiet to be watching the chicken. And let's see if we've got any action going on here. Let me turn on. So she's like, do we get any privacy in this chicken hutch? So, yeah, let's see if she's going to lay an egg. So with Sherry gone, when she gets back, the plans are, I don't even know how many eggs are under her, to finish the front of the greenhouse. So once we get the front of the greenhouse done, she's definitely shuffling a lot. Then we can start building the platforms in the inside. Now we're going to use hydroponics in there. So we're going to do a Dutch bucket system, which will be really crazy once I get all that built. And then I got to put in a whole bunch of plumbing, a water tank, pump, aerator, all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, she's just kind of, I don't want to miss her dropping an egg. So these are what you're watching if it's the first time on the chicken cam. These are Rhode Island Reds. They're considered an American bird. And they're a very large chicken. We have kind of cooler temperatures, not really freezing. They have a beautiful brown, or what they call a reddish coat. Very thick, very friendly birds. And these are all hens. We have 10 hens. And no roosters, so no babies. So all of our eggs, we gather them every day. And we have kind of special design boxes. You can see the front of our boxes are very high. These are 2x6s. So the chickens have to jump up and then down. And then it tends to keep them from messing up their nest too much. So we get very clean eggs. Not all the time. And but most of the time we have very, very clean eggs, which if we don't have to wash our eggs, that's good, because when chickens lay an egg, they leave a coating on their eggs that help protect the egg. And so like the eggs you buy in the store tend to, they won't keep as long as a farm fresh egg that hasn't been washed. But if we have an egg that gets messed up and stuff, let's see, she's kind of moving around. Let's see what she's, then we have to wash them. But we typically get very clean eggs. She's and it looks like we're back. Like I said, we're using Starlink. I keep saying Starband because I used to use the internet called Starband. So every once in a while, if I say Starband, sorry. So she's on the side here. These guys are getting quite a bit of hay buildup, and what we do is in the spring we're going to rake out this whole area and then put it in the compost. So in the meantime, what we do is we keep turning up the ground, adding hay, let them add their additives, and it makes for some very, very healthy compost. And also allows us to get this all scraped out, put in a wheelbarrow, and then behind that chicken pen here is actually a big compost boxes that we've built. Let's see what we got from the side. Kind of quiet. We got an egg in the works here. Let's see what she's doing. Wow. She must be getting closer. She's got a lot to say. Well, she looks very uncomfortable, so it sounds like she's getting ready to leave an egg. She's sitting on a couple of eggs already. But come on, girl. Oh, she's going to toss them around a little. And I think she's ready to... Not quite there yet. Whoops. Wow. Like I said, when they get ready to lay an egg, they'll literally stand up. Wow. She's working on an egg, guys. It has a lot to say. Now, I remind you, I'm using Starlink, so I could freeze up for about 10 seconds. But it's worth it because we get quality video this way. Let me show you the outside of the box. The chicken we're looking at's right there. And this one right here, she might have just laid an egg. So if she comes out, she'll start doing the chicken song. And looks like there's a line. She's The one in number 2, box number 2, she may have just laid an egg. When she comes out, she'll start doing the chicken song. But the one we've been watching is off in box number 1. Yep. Oh, tell you one thing, they never do anything on command here. They just kind of just do their thing. I'm kind of wondering if she's getting ready to come out, or she's getting ready to lay an egg. Let's check on the mama in here. Notice now we've been in the chicken cam a little more. When they get closer, you can see them kind of working the back of their tail. But when she's ready to lay that egg, she'll usually kind of stand up. Hang in there, guys. Could be getting close. Is she going to lay her egg? Wish I knew how many eggs she was sitting on. Then we could tell when she's dropped her egg. We can't always see it. Depends where the chicken is in the hutch. But she's standing up, so we're getting close. Is she going to lay her egg? Hang in there. We're getting close. We're getting close. Do, 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 do. She could be getting ready to lay her egg any second here. Hang in there. We do have a beautiful day today here in Central Oregon. It's supposed to cool down again, but today is going to be kind of like a spring day, which is good because we got to work in the greenhouse. And if you're here, just hopped in. They stand up when they're ready to drop an egg. And she's sitting on some other eggs right now. Hang in there, guys. Let me give you a bigger screen. I know, you got to be patient for nature, guys. Patience. So she's sitting on some eggs already, and she's sitting on one ceramic egg. And once again, we have no roosters, just tanned Rhode Island Reds. And she's getting close to laying her egg. It's going to be here any minute. Like I said, they usually stand up to drop their egg. Nothing but tasteful videos here. Come on. And remember, once they have to lay their eggs, we usually get the chicken song. What? She cop out on us? I know, guys, this is the real world. So sometimes, let's see if we can see. She's standing up in there. So yeah, she's right there. Go back to her box. She's real close. Now, these chickens, by the way, aren't even a year old yet. And they're pumping out, 8 to 10 eggs every day, even during the cold snap. Not quite ready yet. Let's go visit the main pen here. Everything's pretty quiet out here. See the pretty blue skies we got? Pretty day. In fact, it's been kind of dry that you can actually see a little dust. See what Mom is doing. So I tell you one thing with the freeze dryer we have, we keep it running almost every day. And it's amazing how, let's see what she's doing. She's moving the eggs around a little bit. It's amazing how much prep food that we're getting so quickly. Faster than what we're doing when we're going to the store to get our prep food. So, boy, over a month's time of stuff, we're going to have a really, really good extra supply of food. And like I said, we're waiting right now for an egg to be dropped. And she's definitely working it. Like I said, they normally stand up a little bit when they go to drop an egg, but she wasn't quite ready. And by the way, guys, if you're on the live, feel free to say hello, or if you have any questions about our homestead or what it's like in Central Oregon, feel free to let us know. Or if this is after the live, just leave comments in there and we'll get back to you. And this is a beautiful Saturday morning in Central Oregon. I'm not sure what the temperature is out there, but it's supposed to be really actually quite comfy and not too windy for a change, which will be a great day for us to work on the front side of our greenhouse, and we'll have a video out about that either today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, the weather's supposed to change a little. Let's see what's going on in here. That's her right there. Someone checking on her. Not sure if I got a chicken in there or not. And in the house there, if you can see up above is the bars where our chickens roost. Looks like our camera got knocked around a little bit, so it looks a little sideways, so we apologize. The chickens just don't cooperate. And because they roost up there, we get kind of messy down here. So about every 2 weeks or so, we scrape this whole thing out. This whole back of the house opens up, and we bring a big wheelbarrow in the backside and slide it all into a wheelbarrow, put brand new hay in, and then put all this in our compost bins. Nothing goes to waste. See what Mama's doing here. Pretty quiet in the old home front there. Well, she's not in a big hurry to drop her egg today, but her hurry just seems to be a line in the front door. Oh, she's standing up again. Checking on the eggs right there. You can kind of see her head. They like to shuffle the eggs around. But she's not quite ready. That's her right there. So far it's kind of quiet here at the chicken cam. We're kind of turning this into a chat room too. And so we try to do 1 or 2 of these a week. Now there's 3 more boxes opposite of this camera. So some of our chickens might actually apparently that one chicken in the side is kind of stressed out, sees a bug or something and So what we have out there is a 4-camera security system, which can go up to 8 cameras. So we will be adding another camera that will kind of show the overall area of the pen and the greenhouse. Sorry, I'm kind of looking at the main cam. I have more than one monitor in here. And yeah, so the more we can kind of share the chickens with you, the better. Not everybody has chickens, and it's a lot of work to have chickens. You got to check their eggs every day, change their food out right here every day, make sure their water's clean every day, clean up the boxes when they get a little bit too much chicken droppings in them. And then yesterday, I actually turned up the ground a little bit in the main area here. So I kind of churned it up because they like to dig holes and dust themselves. And they'll dig pretty good size holes. And so I try to turn the ground a little bit, which they love because then they look for bugs and ants and worms and stuff. They love it. And let's see what's going on in the main box here. Seems like, well, we got 2 chickens in there still. And number 1, the first box off to the left, is the one we've been monitoring her right there. Let's see if she'll give us an egg. And guys, sometimes nature, things go fast here. Sometimes they go slow. But it's the chicken's world, not mine. And by the way, don't forget, switch over here. We have these new hats called Keep on Rednecking right there. And also I got to make sure I put in my 2 cents worth for the RangerRob poopy bags. You can get those in Amazon. And they're great bags. We've been selling them for years. But yeah, kind of help us take care of the chicken cam. Oh, something going on here. What's going on? A little bit of chicken excitement here. I know what they're all riled up about. I could always send the German Shepherd outside, and she likes to run around the cage. And the chickens like to chase the German Shepherd. What's Mama doing here? She's still working it. How'd you like to have to lay an egg every day? And this is probably a great time for a quick commercial. It's never too cold for RangerRob poopy bags. RangerRob poopy bags are larger, stronger, have handles, and smell like lemon. You can find RangerRob bags at Amazon with free shipping. And we're back. That wasn't too painful, was it? I tell you, we got a big. What the heck does she see over here? This gal right here, she's ready to lay an egg any minute. So that's kind of what we're kind of waiting for, see if she actually will lay an egg. Yeah, hi, babe. Sorry, guys. I forgot I was on camera. That's her right there. So we also started 2 new YouTube channels. One's for calm, smooth, positive kind of music and backgrounds. And then we have another one for affirmations. So it's kind of like law of attraction. And anyway, in the next few weeks here, we'll put more links to it. But if you actually go to my Facebook page at Rob Scribner, we actually post some of those there. And which reminds me, I've got something I got to check. Yeah, it's done. So, yep, kind of quiet day at the old chicken farm today. Get back to the screen here. So yeah, looks like the girls are checking on each other here. Still got a little breeze out there. And yes, I got another video I'm working on. I'm waiting for this one chicken to lay an egg. All right, let me get. Oh, we got an airplane going over. What's Mama doing here? I'll let you see all 4 cameras. If they don't freeze up. Sometimes you got to stimulate the cameras to get them to work. So our hen today is just kind of hoarding that last box. And we can't even see what eggs we have in there yet because I haven't collected eggs today. But I think the chickens, when it's a nice, sunny, calm day like this, they tend to be a little calmer and content and doing their things, being chickens. But yeah, this is our chat's been going for a half hour here, so I'm kind of going to wrap this up in a minute. I do got to play one more commercial. Cutting Edge Radio Network now has 3 major stations that you can enjoy. Good Talk Radio bring you 24/7 of high-quality talk shows. Good Music Radio bring you 24/7 of classic rock and top hits. And Good Old Radio 24/7 radio shows, podcast form, and 24/7 radio. So come join us at Cutting Edge Radio Network for flavor of radio entertainment. Well, that went well. Got a lot of things running on the computer, so sometimes our videos kind of like lock up. But there, look at that. We got confirmation. Eggs. Should be getting the chicken song in a minute. So one of these eggs, I think it's this one that's been in there for a while, is a ceramic egg. And these are all the farm fresh eggs right here. And so we got 4 in this box. And like I said, we can easily get a total of up to 10. Let me get a little closer look at the eggs. Our eggs are gorgeous. They're nice and large. All of our eggs are brown because we got Rhode Island Reds. And let's see if Mama's still outside there. I don't know if that was her or not. They all look alike. But we did get another egg, so that's cool. What's going on here? Everybody's eating. I'm not getting the chicken song yet. I don't always get the chicken song, but it's kind of cool when we do. Somebody's marveling at it. Either that or she's getting ready to come in and add another egg to it. Hard to decide what box to use. It's a big decision for a chicken. But guys, we're going to wrap this up. Really happy to get some eggs today. And I've got to go out and make sure they got lots of water, lots of food, and keep our chickens happy. So guys, have a great day. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, if you're catching us after the live, just leave a comment, say hello, tell us where you're from, and if you have any questions about our homestead. So guys, thanks again, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.